If I told you that 5 free AI tools could make your everyday tasks easier today, you might think it sounds too good to be true. But it's not. The tools are simple and they're practical. And once you try them, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. You could start using all of them today for free. No experience needed, no technical background, no complicated setup. Just 5 tools, 5 practical wins, all explained clearly, step by step. That is exactly what this video is about. Stay with me. Here's something I want you to know before we get started. Most AI content online is made for people who are already comfortable with technology. They move fast, they skip the basics, they assume you already know things you have never been shown. This video is different. I'm going to walk you through 5 AI tools that solve real everyday problems, the kind of problems you probably run into every week. By the end of this video, you'll know which tools are worth your time and exactly how to start using them. That's my promise. Here's what most people 45 and over experience when they hear about AI tools. They feel like they're already behind, like everyone else figured this out and they missed the memo, like there's a long, complicated learning curve standing between them and anything useful. That feeling is understandable, but it's not accurate. The tools I'll show you today were designed for everyday people, not programmers, not tech experts, just people who want to get things done a little more easily. The mistake most beginners make is this: they try to learn everything at once. They download 5 apps, they watch 10 tutorials, they sign up for courses, and then they get overwhelmed and quit before they ever actually use anything. I want to help you avoid that. Today, we are going to look at 5 tools, one at a time. I'll tell you what each one does, show you a simple example, and let you decide if it fits your life. There's no pressure to use all 5. Even just one of these tools used consistently will make a real difference. Here's the simple truth about AI tools. The best AI tool is not the most powerful one. It's the one you'll actually use. And the way to find that one is to try a few simple options in a calm, low-pressure way and see which one clicks for you. That's what we'll do today. Tool number 1, ChatGPT. You've probably heard of it. ChatGPT is a text-based AI tool. You type something into it, a question, a task, a request, and it responds quickly in plain, clear language. Think of it as a very patient, very knowledgeable assistant, always available. It never makes you feel bad for asking something basic or asking something a second time. Here's a real example of how you might use it in everyday life. Say you get a confusing letter in the mail, a legal notice, a medical form, lab results, something that uses complicated language you are not sure about. You can type or cut and paste the confusing part into ChatGPT and say, "What does this mean?" or "Explain this to me in simple terms." It will respond clearly and in seconds. Or say you need to write an email but you're not sure how to word it. Just describe the situation to ChatGPT and ask it to draft the email. It gives you a starting point you can quickly adjust and send. That's the kind of everyday usefulness we're talking about. To get started, go to chatgpt.com and create a free account. Type your first question. It's that simple. The second tool is Claude, made by a company called Anthropic. Claude is similar to ChatGPT in that you type into it and it responds. But many people find Claude feels a little more conversational, a little more like talking to a thoughtful person rather than a search engine. Claude is particularly good at helping you think things through. For example, say you're trying to make a decision about a big purchase, a health question, or a pesky family situation. You can describe the situation to Claude and ask it to help you think through the pros and cons. It doesn't make the decision for you, but it helps you see things more clearly. Claude is also very good at summarizing long documents. If you have a long article, a contract, or a dense report, you can paste it in and ask Claude to give you the key points in plain language. To get started, go to Claude.ai, sign up for free, have a conversation. The third tool is called Perplexity. This one is a little different from the first two. Perplexity is an AI-powered search tool. But instead of showing you a list of links the way Google does, Perplexity actually reads the web for you and gives you a direct, clear answer with the sources listed right there so you can check them. Think of it like having a very well-read research assistant. You ask a question, they go look it up, they come back and tell you exactly what they found in plain language. This is especially useful when you're trying to research something specific, a health topic, a local service, or a product you're considering buying. Instead of spending 20 minutes clicking through websites, you ask Perplexity and get a clear summary in seconds. To get started, go to perplexity.ai. You do not even need an account to start. Just type your question. The fourth tool is Canva. You may have heard of it as a design tool, and it is, but Canva now has AI features built right in that make it even easier to use. Canva lets you create visual things like ebook covers, greeting cards, social media posts, and now, with its AI features, you can describe what you want, and Canva helps create it for you. For example, say you want to make a simple one-page document, a checklist, a schedule, a family newsletter. You start with one of Canva's ready-made templates, add your own text, and have a clean, professional-looking result in a few seconds. No design skills required. To get started, go to canva.com. Sign up for free, search for the type of document you want to make, and pick a template. If you want even more useful features, there is an affordable upgrade option available. Tool number 5 is called Otter.ai. This one solves a very specific problem that a lot of people have. Have you ever been on a phone call or online meeting and tried to listen and take notes at the same time and ended up doing neither very well? Otter.ai listens to conversations and transcribes them for you automatically in real time. So instead of scrambling to write things down, you can focus on the conversation and come back to a written record of what was said. This is useful for family calls, medical appointments, business meetings, or any conversation where you want to remember what was discussed. You can also ask Otter to summarize the conversation after the fact. It pulls out the key points so you do not have to reread everything. To get started, go to Otter.ai, sign up for a free account, record your next call or meeting, and see how it works. Let me show you the shift I want you to feel after this video. Before the shift, AI feels like a distant, complicated world that other people understand, but you don't. You're not sure which tools to try, you don't know where to start. But after the shift, you have 5 specific tools you can try. You know what each one does, you know where to sign up, and you know at least one problem that each one can solve for you today. That is a valuable shift because knowing is one thing, but the confidence that comes from understanding, from actually seeing how something works, that makes a real difference. You now have that understanding. When I first started exploring these tools, I didn't try to learn all of them at once. I picked one, ChatGPT, and I used it for one simple task, drafting emails I had been putting off. That one small use built my confidence enough to try the next tool and then the next. That's the approach I recommend for you. Pick one tool from this list, use it for one task this week, see how it feels. You do not need to master all five to benefit from them. You just need to start somewhere. Let's bring this all together. We covered 5 simple AI tools that can make everyday life a little easier. ChatGPT for answering questions and drafting text. Claude for thinking things through and summarizing documents. Perplexity for fast, clear research answers. Canva for creating simple visual documents. Otter.ai for capturing conversations with ease. All 5 are free to start. All 5 are beginner friendly, and all 5 solve real problems that we face every day. You don't have to use all of them. Just pick the one that solves your most pressing problem right now and start there. That's how this works. One small step at a time. If you'd like to organize all of your favorite tools in one place with notes and a clear system, I'll be showing you how to do that later in this series. Just keep watching my channel. There are also a few tools I personally use in my digital business. I recommend them and you can find them in the description below. Take a look if you'd like some help. Next week, we'll take a deeper look at tools you can use right away, with even more practical examples designed for adults 45 and up. Subscribe so you don't miss anything.